Alright guys, it's Javasta back with another one here, and we have a ranked 1v1 cast. I'm playing as second Panzer, and he is first armor. Anyone who plays first armor these days, I hate you. Let's be real. Starting out, I have two IHawks because I know anyone that plays a British division is just gonna bomb spam me the whole time. We can't play that. These are actually max vet IHawks. They do extremely well. I rarely see them miss, so I'm bringing both out immediately because I don't have time for that, you know? Looking at my main force here, we have some FS Jaeger and some FS Par Milan 2s with off glare. My plan here, going into the point, this will be ATGM and off glare so I can see the road coming in. And I can also see this road and what he's bringing in on the right side if he does cross over. I did not mean to do that. Looking back over here, majority of my infantry will be holding back just in case he's going to open with a bomber. I do have one ATGM and two FS Jaegers that's going to push this way. Over there, I have nothing because I can just move over. Over here, I have a Par Milan 2 and off glare just so I can, proxy around a little bit. We do have a CV and two Fliegerfaust as well. Looking over at this dude's side, of course, he has an SAS Patrol and a Milan. On this side, Milan's going to hold here. SAS Patrol is going to go in there and suicide itself. Milan, looks like it's just looking over. That's a good place for it to be. Carlick Sniper. Typical. Look at this. All 6 Gazelles, because that's what first armored people do. He has 3 Chieftain Mark 11s. One is a CV and 3 Warriors with an arm rifle and a Logi to, let them get their smoke back. But let's get going. Start off on fastest, just because everybody driving here takes forever. See, he opens up all Gazelle rockets, kills my off glare and my Milan too. Doesn't really hurt, mainly because I don't have anything over here. So I'm fine with kind of seeding that. I get a Flieger and an arm burst, and I focus on over here. My FS Jaeger's pushing up. I realize he has nothing over there, so we'll eventually try and just take that there. For the one time, FS Jaeger pushes up, doesn't see this SAS Patrol here. One of the biggest things about this new patch is recon is actually important. Like, there's plenty of times where I'm within 100 to 500 meters of a unit and I don't see it because I don't have recon, and it's constantly sniping me. It might be a tank still shooting at me and I just can't see it because I don't have recon. Recon is a very big thing now. All of a sudden, it's kind of an indirect change to the game, I believe, because I don't think that was in the patch notes at all, which is kind of for the better. Also, sniping recon just feels a lot more satisfying. Back over here, he's pushed all his forces up. Tries to cross over. Doesn't really work. So he pushes down because he sees my infantry coming. I hairpin unload so I don't get sniped. Milan 2 misses. This Milan 2 back here missing as well. Does kill my transport. I get one Milan. What? Those are back at base. Resupplying. Oh, Jaguar HE2. Typical. And looks like he is going for my Flieger and an arm burst. That's perfectly fine. I don't really care too much. Don't even get a hit in. Brings a tornado over as well to cover it. Which I'm not finna fight a tornado F3. This patch, tornado F3s, I think are the most powerful ASFs in the game right now. He overextends though. My IHawks don't miss. Snipe it immediately. Like even F15s. I beat F15s with the tornado F3 constantly. I have a martyr spam here. He tries to seed, doesn't get a single shot off. IHawks slap it. 2 for 2 at this point. He runs down my Fliegers. My martyrs are going up and around, mainly because I saw the majority of his units were pointing in this direction. We don't want to do that. He does move a Milan over eventually. He definitely did that on accident. Let's be real. He was trying to kill my Fliegerfaust. That was an accident. Back here, stayed alive for so long. A bailout on my Jeep. Which is kind of weird. Or Jeep. There's a Chally too, just sitting there wasting away. Here, I'm suiciding a bunch of martyrs because they mean nothing to me. Just trying to basically get in. What I want to do is get a foothold, right? If I successfully get a foothold, I can do some good stuff here. HE2 bomber loses LOS. Loses LOS on this as well, I believe. I know, I do see it. I choose to go for the tracked rapier because that was literally the only thing that shot. Miss. I do stun it. As F3 comes, I do shoot it down. Miss that again. The HE bomber is not going to miss, right? It does not. It does a decent amount of damage. Enough for my infantry to get the kill. My tornado F3 is still going around just to deplete the rapier of all its ammo, which it successfully does. I see the tornado coming. I'd try to dodge the long range missiles, which I do successfully. A little turn there. Got the route. And I got the evac because I was satisfied with that exchange. Jaguar HE2. He tries to run me down and ends up evacing that as well. Back over here, I see him pushing some Warrior Milans up. I move my Jaguar 2 up in position. If you guys don't have this in any of your German decks, I do recommend that you get it. I have them double vet, just so it's that 70% accuracy. And typically, I don't use Jaguar 2s like this. I usually have them with my tanks because NATO tanks do not have ATGM, so I keep them with it. My F4 bomber comes here, mops up the majority of his infantry, so my FS Shaker won't have too much of a hard time there. We're out of there. Back over here, we have a two-prong attack forming here. We have the Chalice that's going to sit here for a second and then push that way. We do have my infantry here that's going to push that way. But that isn't it. It's clearly not enough to stop whatever he has over there. So you get that hit? I turned front armor. I do get the nice little save there. FS Shaker is dying to arm rifles because I'm not in the forest. Do see him push the Charlie up to kill my Jag, so I push the Milan 2 up and then the Jaguar back so I can get some double shots on it. Looks like he decides to just back it all the way back. He wants to pussyfoot with his tanks. It's perfectly fine with me. Either I kill it or I keep it out of the fight. Either way, I win here. You know what? I decided to get some 1A1s. The 1A1s would go up and across as well. So it's kind of a three-way motion here. 2A3s will be here, soaking up the majority of the tanks and ATGM. Infantry will be flanking said units this way. And then my 1A1s will be coming across to snipe whatever AA and reinforcements that he has as well. And I do have all my bombers still alive. So that is my plan there. At this point, this guy, I don't know. I think he felt like his AA, not his AA. He felt like his planes would win the game for him. And I knew that was what he was thinking. That's why I started with those two IHawks, which is giving me the edge here. Like, look at this. Terrius Part. Why are you using your forward deploy infantry later? Like, he actually bought that many planes in the beginning. Like, I would show my hand. I've never shown my hand against lucky shot there. As you can see, like I was saying, without proper recon, look at that. That's just out of 500 meters. This Jag doesn't drop the bombs for some reason. Does he get out? Nope, Hawks run him down. That was the first miss in a while from those Hawks. Kill the chieftain in the back here. My infantry's in a prime spot, so we are kind of committing to this push. I had the off-glare screen for me so my 2A3s can see, which didn't happen. Both of our tornadoes are kind of probing each other. We do have a F2 bomber. I'm going to leave that alone here. I do see these clusters somehow. Yeah, boom. I see the clusters. I move my tornado back in position. I still have one long-range missile and 4 short-range. And we do get, boom, 1 route, 2 routes. Couldn't route the tornado. We did route it there, though. Hawks firing. They couldn't get it off in time. Oh, they did. Yes, sir. Max fit your Hawks. I'm telling you. Good stuff. This attack over here is kind of a problem. Not kind of a problem. Mainly because I could have just moved this over and killed that, but I didn't. But I repelled the infantry, but those martyrs are just taking pot shots at me. Back over here, I used a bomber to kill the little building here so my infantry can push up way better. Have my off-glare push out so I can see whatever is shooting at my 1A1s. Managed to see it with my tornado IDS. IDS gets the kill. IDS sees another plane. Turn that way. Gets the kill. The art of IDS, my boys. Kill the supply truck. We turn back around. We still have 2 more shots left, so we're going to keep it loitering. At this point, this is a perfect attack. If you don't know how to attack, You just attack from different angles. And I do have a video about that later. But 283 is still pushing. 181's still pushing. Infantry still pushing. And reinforcements here to reinforce the line. I have this Milan 2 to come here and cut off the road as well. Back over here, all he has left is a Carlig. What is that? 2 rapiers? A rapier and an arm rifle. And a warrior, but I can easily move that over. As you can see, that's dead. All you have is that Carlig. A Chally you're too scared to use. A sniper that's not really doing anything, is it? Oh. Now I get... How can you see all that? I believe that's bugged. But I guess I can see something. Over here, though, we are mopping up his Gazelle rockets that he tried to spam me with. He completely forgot about them. He bought 2 Challys and a Hell Arm and some Arty, as if I would let this game prolong anymore. Chieftain slapped very easily. I do see the Milan too, so I come into my Tornado IDS to try and kill it. Strafe was too short. Looks like it does live. Tornado F3. They both trade. Hell Arm is routed. Tornado IDS comes around to kill the Hell Arm. Now my Martyrs, which is just my cannon fodder, can die. My Tornado IDS tried to get some shots off. That was a good smoke. They have one more shot. Nice hit. 4 health. Not mad at that. My winning one should be able to mop that up if they weren't so low cohesion. But at this point, I have 2 options. I can either just sit here and wait for all my stuff as health back, but then he can easily, as you can see, bring tanks up to the line and repel me. I have 2 Gepards in case he tries to spam, or I can just send it. I can just send it. That's what I'm going to do. As you can see, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send it. These Jaeger off glare are still fresh. I can hot drop them right on wherever it is. So that's what we're going to do here. Chally misses a shot. Thought it was wise to drop it here. Now we see everything. He sees a giant horde of infantry and he wants to back off and put a supply there for some reason. Over here, completely destroyed. He brings a Chally up like that's going to do anything. Like my PH isn't right there. Like what? Oh, snap. How did it die? HE Bomber on the Chally here. Drops it to 1 health and routes it. Martyr 1-1. Finish that kill there. Infantry can now break left towards that other Chally. And we can mop this up. And that's game. That is game. What a game. What a game. Don't air spam me. I'll tell you guys right now. If I see you playing first armor, don't even try and do a plane. It's not going to work. Also, all you 8th infantry players, I don't like you. You guys hurt my feelings, man. For real. Tornado IDS. Good job.